It is post-game time from the HAP. Jordan Kiss and associate coach Dwight Lee. Bulldogs winning this one 2-1 in a very close game. And Dwight, I think you can define this one as a game where the Kings just couldn't take advantage of their scoring opportunities.
Yeah, especially early on. They were came out running around, and we were the more disciplined club in the first period and had lots of opportunities on the power play, but I think weren't able to convert on those opportunities, and we were able to get one power play goal I think in the second there, but we had an opportunity to pull ahead early and weren't able to capitalize.
And you mentioned, Alberni came out hard hitting as you would expect, considering the way the game finished last night. You match up with them, you go toe-to-toe again, you get those power plays, you get a 5-on-3, and it seemed like you guys did everything right except in that first period, except score. But I think you did run into a pretty good goaltender in Vladislav Brizgalov tonight, who I thought he played pretty good.
I think we could have, just got in front of him and made it a little bit tougher for him and got to the net a little bit more, but I will give him credit. He played a heck of a game for them.
But going back to the missed opportunities, you look at that Christian Morrow chance. He had two chances, but he had the one where he had the open net, and that could have been a huge turning point because that would have given the Kings the lead at that point.
Yeah, he had a couple of good chances, and the puck kind of came across body pretty hot, and he hit the post with the first one, and then the breakaway made a nice move, and didn't go for him, but generated some good opportunities. And I think on the breakaway, I think it was Benny that sprung him. It was a beautiful pass coming through the middle, and we had plenty of opportunities, some good grade A chances for sure.
Well, third period, once again, third time in 4 home games, you come to the third period tied. Both teams lock things down, and Alberni gets the eventual game winner midway through the period on a goal Justin Katz is going to want to have back.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a bad read. He thought the pass was coming across, and the guy slipped a kind of a backhand, and I have to see it again. I think it got him short side, so definitely one that he's going to want back. I know he already said that, and these guys are, it's no lack of effort. We're playing hard. The goalies are, focused and, giving their absolute best, and, just kind of a bad read on the play, but he made some big saves throughout the game to kind of keep us in it and give us a chance.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't for a lack of effort. It was just more of a tight-knit game. We see this Kings team thrive when there's a lot of flow, kind of like we saw last night, and lots of chances. But again, not a lot of chances given up for either side, and really a defensive battle as the game went on. But how do you like the way this team played overall tonight?
Just even like throughout the weekend, I feel like there's our team is starting to really believe, that we can beat anybody on any given night, and we're gaining confidence in our group, and you can feel it. That like I said, the belief that we can get the job done, and I think we're on the right track. And Victoria, looking forward to that at home. It's a tough day of travel, and we know on the other end of it, and we were able to pick up our first win against those guys last game we played them, so looking forward to that big weekend. Well,
you now go into the final month of the season. You got 10 games less. As of right now, you're still 2 points behind the Capitals. You still got 4 games to play before you face them 3 times in a row, but it seems like it's make or break right now for the Kings as they enter March.
Yeah, I mean, these games are all kind of must-win games for us. I mean, we're couple points back at Cowichan, and we're not too far from Langley, and I like how we've been playing against some strong clubs in our conference, so those 3 games against Cowichan are going to be huge, but even coming away with 2 points last night was huge, and we had a good chance to have a big weekend here, and so Victoria, especially coming off of a win off those guys, like we're looking forward to it. We see it as a big opportunity, and our group's dialed in for it.
And there's been lots of close losses over the last little bit. But what's that that element that the Kings haven't had over the last few home games that will help them, put you guys over the hump?
It's hard to pinpoint one thing, but last night we finished. Like we were finished on our chances. I know Pops had a big night, but. I think capitalizing on our penalty kill's been very strong the last little while, and like I said, tonight our power play could have really we could have distanced ourselves early in the hockey game and taken control, and I think that's something we could be better at. And so I think finishing and going to the net and winning the battles around the net, and then executing on our power plays for sure.
And then you mentioned, of course, you're going into Victoria next weekend, 2 games at home. Do those feel like, or actually before we get to that, 2 of 4 points against Albernia this weekend. It seems very satisfactory, but after I think last night you felt like you couldn't have got more. Are you happy with 2 points this weekend?
If you would have told us we're gonna get a split, I think we would have been okay with we're pushing for points every night, but getting a split out on Alberni, especially coming out on the Friday and picking up the win, don't want to say that we're happy with that, but that's a good team, and we had a good Friday night game, and we had a great opportunity to cover some ground on Cowichan, and I like how our group responded and how we played overall, and I thought the effort was very good, and I was pleased to see Catsy string together 2 solid performances. I know he wants that last one back, but good to see him going, and so I mean overall I would say it's a pretty solid weekend. Picking up 2 points and being competitive against a good team for the whole weekend, and in no stretch where we ever getting where they taken it to us for too long. We were able to kind of, there was times where they pulled ahead and we got right back in it, and when they would gain the momentum, we would work to get it back, and when our penalty kill needed to step in, and it was just in different areas we executed very well, and this is a team that kind of had our number earlier in the year, so I like how we played, and I think really appreciate our fans showing up and supporting us. I know the results haven't been great throughout the season, but you could see the team. There's still a lot of support. Everybody's showing up, and despite our results earlier on, I think our team has been competitive throughout the season. There hasn't been many instances where we didn't compete. I think we're a lot better than our record, and so yeah, it was good to see the support from the community.
Well, then to finish up, I was starting earlier. You mentioned you beat Victoria in their last game. They're playing Alberni Wednesday too before they come here to Palaver. But what's going to be the game plan next week as you get set for 2 games against the Grizzlies?
Yeah, so for Victoria, they're a pretty structured team through the neutral zone. Without giving away too much about what we're going to try and do, making sure that we're smart with the puck, and we're taking care of business in our own end, and taking pride in winning the battles around the net, and those little things are going to pay dividends. And and then if our special teams can, if our PK can stay sharp, and our power play can capitalize on some more opportunities, I like our chances. I like where we're at going into it.
Well, we can't wait. Kings back at home next weekend. 2 games against the Grizzlies that start Friday at 7 o'clock right here at the Hap. Dwight, as always, appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.